Hello, guys, and welcome back again. In this episode, we are going to be doing a very nice car. It's Mercedes AMG GT3 and it's by Tamiya 124. In this model, we chose something very special. It's very hard. It was very hard to do, but we could pull that off. Let's do it. In the box, there are many details, however, there are flaws as well. Bodywork. In the body part, there are some injection traces, especially in the junction points, that can show the work very cheap, so we have to erase all of them with sanding. Assembling the small parts onto the body now. Ram air piece installments with Tamiya extra thin cements. Here we are making some deeper lines with Olfa plastic cutter. It will seem deeper and more realistic. Here we use Tamiya cement to vanish sharpish edges and take out and melt the residues. There is a ghosty line right in the middle that could cause later some problem, so I'm sanding it now. There are some sections we will use Tamiya putty to vanish the sealant segments of the body and to clear out the flaws. Completing the body with front and rear body parts. Let's go on with the most enjoyable part, painting. First we paint the surface with prime surfacer, and then after the first coat we do some sanding with 2000 grit. I have prepared my mixture as seen, and as thin layers I apply the paint. After the drying section, I have applied Tamiya X22 right before the decals. This kit's body paints have been inspired from the simulation game Assetto Corsa Competizione, so we have prepared the decals in Photoshop and get it printed on a nice decal sheet. We are applying decals now. It was not that easy this time. Here I apply second layer of clear coating. This time we repeated the process 3 times. Interior time. We continue with the inner parts. There aren't carbon decals in the box, so I decided to make it look like carbon. That's why I'm making these types. Now we move on painting with the buttons. There is a tank in the cockpit. I'm adding some extra wiring detail with copper wire. Let's keep on with chassis. The most important thing was to create Petronas blue. I used 3 different colors. I'm applying the base paint with aluminum, then masked with the liquid mask. Then mixing these 2 colors to paint the brake caliper, then removing the mask. Here we go on with springs. some more painting for floor segment on the car. I start assembling the car with the front suspension. First, I used the interior to set up the steel bars. Then, I applied surfacer and used Petronas blue to make it more vivid. The seat was very hard to imitate actually. At first, on the outer segment, I tried to make it look like carbon. After some typing, inner part was painted to black. The process was finished with clear coating. The dash. For taping the lower part, I painted it to black. In the upper part, it was painted to a tone of gray. Here we are with decals. I used X22 to make it look like there is a glass on. Inner section of the doors were painted to black H2. And here we finally meet the floor with the cockpit. And the rims. The rims were actually kind of black, but I felt myself I had to repaint it to black anyway, so I repainted it to black first and then I made a clear coat with Tamiya X22 later. The bolts were first painted to aluminum and then two of them were painted to clear red and the rest two were painted to clear blue. Later screwing the bolts onto the rims and the tires are ready. Here we go on with the wheel, finalizing the assembly of the interior. ram air slot is painted, some fine work on radiator section. To imitate the exhaust in a better way, I made a hole into the pipes. This process also made the pipe look a little bit more thinner, and the result was nice for me. To imitate a GT3 car's exhaust, I applied aluminum onto it first, and then to get the burnt look, I used Tamiya clear paints as seen. The windshield paint was relatively easy as there were ready-made types in the box already, so from the inside the shield was painted to black and it was that. I used white glue to fix the rear and front shields. Some extra very nice touches on the body. The grille. Here I typed the front grille and painted it from inside. I cut some mesh to imitate the part better and glued it together. The headlights. It was one of the most challenging sections in this car. There are 6 lights in total. While getting them together, you should be very careful and patient because the glue easily spreads onto the parts and make it look like a little bit pale. So in order to avoid, please do not use excessive glue and proceed with caution. I used Tamiya modeling wax to polish the surface and to make it look more shiny. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, here we end another model. It is a great car by Mercedes. AMG GT3 car, and it was a very tough, very challenging model to make for me, but I think I appreciate the result. And please smash the like button if you have liked the content, and please, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel, and you can leave a comment on the comment section below. And on the next episode, we are going to be making another legendary racing car, F1 car. You can write your guesses on the comment section as well. Bye for now. See you on the next episode. Ciao.